What's up, guys? Welcome once again to the Save Continue podcast. My name is Ryan Robinson. This here's Tom Shelby.
Hello, governor.
That's Shanae Howard.
Hi.
Every week we get together and talk.
No, hello, governor.
All right. Hello, governor. Every week we get together, talk about video games and other things, and I guess have a good time doing it. How are you, Shanae?
I'm good.
Right on.
Yesterday was Burr's birthday, so
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Birdo. What'd you guys do?
Since we've been spending a lot of time and money with the dog, and I had to work a double yesterday. We didn't necessarily do much, but he's not a big cake person, so I baked him like a bunch of chocolate chip cookies and put candles on that.
Cool.
And then we took the dog over to his parents' house to play with his parents' dog, and I bought us nice beers, and we drank nice beers and played Final Fantasy for a little bit.
What are we talking about when we say nice beers? What are we working with?
Sour red and a sour pale ginger beer.
I am not familiar. Too fancy for my blood, I guess.
Yeah.
Right on.
So yeah, that's about it.
Cool. You know my birthday's this month, so maybe I'll get some fancy beers. And
I asked you if it was your birthday, and you're like, no.
I didn't say that. I said it wasn't Tom's birthday. You sound like Marge Simpson.
I basically am Marge Simpson.
Yeah, I can see that. No, I will be turning 33 this year, so looking forward to that. What about you, Tom? What's up? What up, Tom?
Not a lot. You know, just hanging out.
Yeah, you've been playing that Battle Chef Brigade.
Battle Chef Brigade, yeah. It's a really good game. If you're into those kinds of games, you know.
Oh, what kind of game is it?
It's weird, right? Like it's got like a side-scrolling beat 'em up section.
Okay.
Not like similar to like Miramasa or something like that. And it's got like a match 3 puzzle section, and then talking to NPCs and.
When I got here, you were doing the puzzle section, and like you were putting like I guess it's not it's not like timed or anything.
Oh, it is timed.
Is it? Because
Yeah.
It seemed like you had
the section you saw me doing was like. Here's the puzzle. The cooking section is a puzzle section, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, do these specific things, and that section isn't timed. That's like think of it like a side quest thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were able to sit there and like put a lot of thought into what you were doing.
But the actual battles themselves are very, very intense.
Yeah. Like, are you following a story or?
Yeah, there's a story. It's like this culture that's built around cooking, and they just that's the thing that matters the most to these people.
Yeah.
And you're in this competition that's very much like Iron Chef.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because like you've got your 1 to 3 judges that you have to make a dish for.
Yeah. They have a secret ingredient.
There's a secret ingredient, and like during the competition, you have to run out, kill these things to get the ingredients, run back, cook the specific dishes with the specific ingredients for each judge, and deliver it within a certain amount of time, while making dishes that are better than your opponents. And it's really fun.
And like obviously, like when you're running out and getting the ingredients, stuff like that's cutting into your time. Does it take? Like, Does it take long to get to like where you're going to like kill this stuff?
No, not at all.
Okay, right on. That game sounds really cool. I keep seeing it when I'm like searching the Steam page when I'm on my computer.
Yeah, I think it's oddly enough PC and Switch exclusive, which I can't think of another game that is.
Yeah,
but
nor can I. Well, what's Mr. Shifty on?
I think Mr. Shifty's on PS4, I believe.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the PlayStation Store in a while.
What about you, Ryan?
So I have decided, like I haven't done this in a while, so I've decided that I'm actually going to like buckle down and get a platinum trophy in a game.
You haven't done it since Diablo.
I have not.
Have you decided which game?
Yeah, I'm working on it. It's Horizon Zero Dawn.
Nice.
And I'm actually about halfway there.
I thought about the same thing.
What?
Living on a Prayer, Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song. But it is.
Not when I sing it.
A lot of people like to do that at karaoke.
What, that song?
Mm.
I feel like
it's because it's fun to sing.
There's that. Don't Stop Believin'.
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I've never seen anybody do Bohemian Rhapsody at karaoke. I mean, it's a fun song to sing, but yeah, there's like, you know who else is like has a lot of fun songs to sing? Elton John.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's like
Benny and the
Rocket
Jets
Man.
is fucking great.
yesterday, I guess I was singing. I guess this is what they call it, the blues.
Oh, that's a good song too.
And what else was I singing? The Tarzan song, whatever.
I wanna know.
Yeah.
Wanna show me. Yeah, that's a good one. No, but like, so we have a listener / friend who just does nothing but like get trophies. Corey, shout out. And like the more he talks about it, the more I'm like, I want to start doing that, 'cause I bet it feels really good every time you do it.
Dude, like, I don't know. We follow each other on Twitter, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, it seems like every couple of days he's like platinum number 370, whatever, you know? Yeah.
But like, so there are some certain challenges in Horizon Zero Dawn that are I felt like I was hitting my head against the wall for like 3 hours. Like, there's these in the game, there's these things called hunting grounds, where each hunting ground has like 3 specific challenges, and you have to kill machines in like very specific ways. And some of them aren't designed so great, so like they're harder than I feel like they should be. So it took me about a day and a half to like get like the max ranking on all of those challenges.
Yeah.
There are 15 in all, and they're like spread out around the world. And when I finally did that, I felt really good. And then and every time that trophy notification pops up, I'm like, man, that feels real good.
Sinead, do you ever go for like achievements or trophies?
Yeah. I like to 100% stuff.
Yeah.
So it kind of just goes hand in hand with that.
Yeah.
It's why me and Berto like don't play certain games together, because I just piss him off because I just check everything out.
Sure.
I mean,
You want to get those trophies.
Well, yeah, I mean, even and it's just gotten to a point where like even when like a game doesn't have trophies, I still like just do everything. Like when we were playing, like doing some of the scary games, y'all noticed. I'm like, I want to check out everything.
I mean, that's how you get your money's worth.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, so it's just so he gets annoyed with that because a lot of times he just wants to.
He just wants to keep going.
Well, he wants to do what because he'll get bored of like.
Yeah.
And I will like I still have this main thing in mind, but I need to see what's in this one box.
Yeah, I mean, it's there for you to look at it.
And then this box.
Yeah, yeah. I was actually playing Divinity: Original Sin 2 with some friends.
Oh, how is that?
That game's fucking rad.
Really, I did not enjoy it.
It's fantastic reviews across the board. Like, that game's heavily praised.
Man, that game is fucking rad.
I didn't enjoy it, so.
Yeah, I don't think that game is for everybody, honestly. It's because it's a very, it's one of those kind of
it's mechanics heavy.
Yeah, it is very mechanics heavy, and
yeah, it just feels like a weird amalgamation of other
games. And
like
it can there are in a lot of ways that game can be like kind of intimidating, especially where like the combat system is involved. But it's cool because it actually also has like a cooperative mode, so you can play it like with up to 3 other people, I think. And I was playing with my friend and his girlfriend, and like we were just like ready to just like keep progressing the story, but like her whole thing is she wants to like run around the room and like loot everything and like look at every chest, and like so every time we went into a room it was like 15 minutes of like waiting for her to do all that. And so I kind of get where Berto's coming from. Was like, I just want to go kill more stuff, man. Just
like there's a lot of times I'm like, I want to check stuff out. I'm like, no, Shanae, don't do this because he's gonna get bored.
Yeah.
So we have kind of a balance, and then as you know, with like the Final Fantasy, whenever a lot of times we'll just do the main quest together, and then whenever I'm playing without him, that's when I'll switch over to something else.
Yeah.
And like go check out what I wanted to check out.
Yeah.
So I did bookmark stuff.
I got some trivia for you guys.
I also have trivia, so.
Oh, sweet. Can we do 2 trivias?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do 2 trivias.
Go ahead, Sinead.
Which Resident Evil had a signature cologne?
Oh shit, I didn't.
A signature clone?
Yeah. Mine ties into our topic.
I would assume 5.
What's your guess?
Signature cologne. Code Veronica.
Resident Evil 4.
Wow.
Huh.
Cool.
Tom was closer though.
Yeah, but neither of you got it, so I get it. I get a finisher.
All right, Tom, what's your trivia now?
So Bomberman
Okay.
We are all familiar with Bomberman.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a little boy with the bombs.
Are we aware that Bomberman has a son?
Bomberman Jr.?
I thought Bomberman was a kid.
You thought wrong. Does anybody know that son's American name?
Todd.
No?
I was going for Bomberman Jr., but I'm trying to think of something funny.
Well, it is Bomber Boy in Japan.
That's basically the same thing.
But here in the States, he has a little more out there name.
Huh.
Game Boy exclusive title.
Okay.
The Unabomber Boy?
Close. The Atomic Punk.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to make it. They tried to make him a little edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year
a little
is this?
edgelord.
No, late Game Boy.
Yeah. Atomic Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. I like Todd better.
Todd Bomberman.
Bomberman and Associates. Shanae,
Yeah, so
what do you want to talk about today?
So we talked about like off air last week a little bit about just like video games being promoted on like other items like
Sure.
Rockstars or like Doritos and shit like that. But I want to talk about weird video game merchandise.
All right.
And also some like fun pre-order stuff because I just like talking about fun cute things.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah, because like I also got reminded this week of the fact that Super Mario Bros. Had a shower head and shampoo and bubble bath line.
Yeah.
Was that shower head like their face?
It was both of them.
I mean,
bodies.
back then, Nintendo did a lot of merchandising.
I mean, they still do.
They
still do.
They still do, but the majority of it now is like pajamas and toys and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that
They
makes
did
sense.
they did a lot more like home products and things of that nature back in the day.
There still has been Pokemon female sanitary pads.
Nice. Right? Or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I guess if you want to bleed all over Pikachu.
I do.
Yeah, I do feel like there's definitely an age time where there's just like was more like kitschy, but there's still like weird stuff, like the Mass Effect hoodie that like zipped up over your face and you could see through it.
But I don't think that's really weird though. Like
I
video
think it's
game
weird having it zip over
clothing
your
stuff
face.
has been
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I don't know. Like I feel like everything that I can think of is, like I think that the one thing that comes to mind that I can think of that wasn't like specifically like tied into the game was that Saints Row pre-order thing. I can't really.
Yeah, and that's not even really the same.
Yeah.
There was a Sonic the Hedgehog Hello Kitty.
Oh, like what was that? Like was that
It
like
was
a
Hello Kitty
figurine?
face. It's a plushie. Hello
Okay.
Kitty face and body with like a little Sonic head on, like a little hat, look like Sonic on it.
Gross.
Um,
That does sound gross.
I don't know. I mean, like we got the Super Mario cereal coming out, which I'm psyched for. I know it's a dumb thing to be excited for, but I like cereals.
It looks like it tastes good.
I'm gonna buy one box to eat and one box to keep.
Yeah.
as collectors do.
Yeah.
that on
I don't-
shelves
not,
already?
not much of a collector on the 11th.
Okay.
But it's funny because like you're gonna see people lining up at grocery stores to buy this box of cereal, and that's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
That's really funny to me.
That's kind of like
nobody's excited to go out and wait in line to get their shredded wheat. You know, like it's.
shredded wheat's good though.
Uh,
But they, I remember it kind of reminds me of a couple of years ago when they did Nuka Cola.
yeah. People still have those. You know.
Yeah.
Like, do you think? I have a couple like video game related like objects
Okay.
that aren't like replicas. Like I have my stunt lightsabers. I have like my Harry Potter wands.
Mm-hmm.
But like I have a Deadpool blanket that I used like for my dog's kennel to make it more like a cave. But I don't really have a lot of like random video game stuff. And what do you think is the line of like being ridiculous? Because
Man, I guess-
because I do think
I think a lot of
that
people had
Pac-Man-
these.
I-
These were mints. A lot of
Yeah.
people have these.
and the Pac-Man mints.
you
And they all
triggered my
taste,
Bixby.
and they all tasted terrible.
Oh, I like these. All right, but you know, whatever.
I mean, if I want to pay that much for mints, I want them to taste good.
Well, you're paying for the licensing, but
Well, there's those Atari branded caps with the speakers in the brim.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I just saw that. That's so weird.
yeah, and it's like,
Like I remember when I skated a lot, it was real popular to have skate backpacks with speakers built in.
yeah,
And like, dude, nobody wants to hear your music.
Yeah.
Wear some fucking headphones.
yeah. Well, I feel like that's like very much like a generational thing, right? Because like when
Yeah.
you're younger, you're like everybody needs to hear my fucking music. That's
Sure,
why we drove
sure.
around like
Blasting, yeah.
music with the windows down because we wanted everybody to hear our music,
Right.
right? But like now that we're like adults, like turn that
Yeah.
that down, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not gonna be jamming like you're gonna be jamming.
Could you imagine being stuck in line with someone wearing one of those Atari hats, like just like playing Sandstorm on a loop? Like
Yeah.
that'd be shitty, right? I mean, I can't say for sure because I haven't met everybody on the planet, but I kind of feel like somebody who would wear an Atari cap with speakers in the wear a cap with speakers in the brim probably doesn't have the greatest taste in music.
They're just
But it's
listening
all-
to
it's all
fucking the
subjective,
Pitfall soundtrack.
Yeah, yeah,
It's nothing but doom music playing out of it.
that'd be cool. That's some good ass music. So
You know, and we're still seeing this. Like as late as this year, it's happened. Japan has been real fond of lightning and putting lightning in a lot of
yeah.
ad campaigns.
Yeah, like
whether
even-
it be for like modeling clothes or
Yeah.
perfumes, things of that nature. Lightning has been on a
There
lot
was
of shit.
there was
Yeah.
there was another Asian country that I can't remember which, but like they used lightning and it's like kind of ad, like I don't remember if it was like a car ad or
I'm sure.
something.
Yeah, like I mean, it seems a lot more in not like it doesn't seem as prevalent in Western culture, but definitely like there's just a lot of random like I've seen like Sailor Moon themed vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think is the line of it being a ridiculous video game?
Well, see,
product?
Well, you talking about like fucking, maxi pads and shit. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think having video game themed underwear in adult sizes, weird.
I don't think that's weird.
I don't know. I'd wear some Doom boxer briefs.
Yeah, why not? Like, have fun.
Yeah. I feel like, but I mean, now I'm thinking about it and like, I don't know. I feel like there are some characters that I guess I wouldn't mind seeing in like being used to advertise things that aren't video games.
Yeah.
Like I
Like
would.
have it Solid Snake doing NRA commercials.
Well, it's funny because I was just thinking about like whether or not like Konami uses Solid Snake to if there's any Solid Snake stuff in like their health clubs or anything.
Solid Snake eye patches.
I mean, we've seen a lot of Solid Snake, a lot of Metal Gear pachinko, and that's
Yeah.
obviously not aimed towards kids.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind if Gold Gym used the Doom Marine in a commercial, or BJ Blazkowicz in a commercial. That'd be cool. Like BJ Blazkowicz telling me to get in shape to fight the Nazis.
well, if we're talking about marketing in that sense, like not just in the product sense, like Burger King with the fucking Sneak King and Pocket Bike Racers
yeah, they
and all
kind of
that
inserted
shit.
themselves in the video game space for like a really short period of time.
Yeah, and it's funny. Like Sneak King was actually kind of fun. That racing game is fucking terrible.
Well,
But
were those the only two?
there's three of them. I can never remember the third one. Doritos for a long time through Xbox Live Arcade.
I remember a couple of those were pretty decent though.
What? Couple of what?
The Doritos games.
Yes, they were. Doritos did a lot of. They were doing 2 free games a year.
Yeah.
Basically, what they did was they'd have a gamer, Xbox gamer, come up with an idea for a game. They would then make the game and release it free
Yeah.
of charge. Of course, as Doritos branding all over it.
Sure.
But some of those games were pretty fun. Harm's Way is a fantastic game. I've not seen a game like that since.
Yeah. Was that the one with the dinosaur?
No, Harm's Way is a combat racing game, multiplayer. So it's like you and me are on a team, right?
Right.
And I'm racing the car, but you are controlling turrets around the map.
Double Dash.
Yeah. No.
Oh, I'm controlling tourists around the map.
Right.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. But yeah, they did the one with where it used your avatar, where it was like a game show, like an obstacle course game show. They did the dinosaur one.
Yeah.
Shit like that. There was a Skittles game on GameCube. I forget what the fuck it was called. But your currency in that game was Skittles.
I feel like if Skittles made well, I don't know what game you're talking about, but I feel like if Skittles made a game, it would be like very much like a Bejeweled.
Yeah, but I mean, even other shit. We talked about Yo Noid or Cool Spot or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I gotta think that we haven't seen the last of that stuff either. I feel like I don't feel like Domino's is ever gonna put their license on a video game again. But like I'd be surprised if McDonald's never did it again.
Yeah, well, our community talks a lot about McDonald's, partly because we like it and partly because we think it's funny.
Yeah.
But I've in doing research for our McDonald's Let's Play, I've found so far 6 McDonald's video games. So they're out there.
Yeah, because I remember specifically a Ronald McDonald game on the NES. I don't know of any others.
Well, there's Mick Kids on the NES.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say MC Kids, which is how it's written, but it's actually Mick Kids.
Like M.C.
Yeah. There's a Ronald McDonald platformer that's pretty fucking good. I can't remember what it's called.
I think that's the one I'm thinking
But that's
of.
not on the NES. So. But yeah, there's a lot of that stuff out there.
Yeah.
Even like we talk about Crazy Taxi all the time with Pizza Hut and KFC.
Fila.
Yeah, and Fila, right? But I don't know.
I not like to gatekeep and say that nobody else can be into it, because obviously we have friends that are that have a lot of video game merchandise.
Yeah.
And they enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like whatever you want, buy. Like put your money wherever you want.
Yeah, sure.
But do you think that for either of you, there's like a line of like, I don't want this to be video game themed? Like if someone gave you like, even though like it was, say it's like a high quality, which they rarely are.
Yeah.
Like Doom bed set.
Oh,
would you
man.
want? Like, would you actually want that, or do you just like the idea?
Like a comforter.
Yeah,
Stuff
comforter,
like that. Yeah.
pillows.
For
and,
myself,
decorative pillows.
I don't want that. Like,
I'm not saying that you are saying that nobody else should have it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about what you as a person, like, where is your line? Where
Well,
you're
it's
like,
like-
I don't want the I don't like I have obviously bought Totoro coffee cups
Right.
Yeah.
for our coffee cup for Tommy.
Sure.
That's not a video game, but still, like, I think like having like small things
Here's the thing.
I'm fine with, but I don't want large items
Yeah.
in my apartment to be video game
exactly. That's my
don't want
whole
wall
point. Is like
scroll.
we all three have 2 friends. I'm not going to name names. Whose whole house is just decorated in nothing but video games and comics and all that. And I think that's great. If you like that, more power to you.
Sure.
But like, I don't want my house to look like it did when I was fucking 15 years old. You
Yeah.
know, I don't.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I wouldn't mind something like
If it's like a shelf full of games, yeah, that's
Yeah.
badass. I love that. But like, I don't want posters, wall scrolls,
Yeah, like
busts.
on
Like
one
that's
hand-
not
Like,
for me.
And like if I'm gonna have like bigger items on display, like my like I have giant Star Wars Legos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked up like a bunch of different ways on how to display them in like an adult manner. Like how can I make this look like it's not cheap? Because they're not
Right.
cheap. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
like people think of them as something childish, and I want to like display its full glory. Of
Well, see, and exactly like you're saying, like I've lived in this house now for almost 3 years, and I've done like little to no decorating in it, right? And that's because I'm picky about what I want as far as all that shit goes, and like I still want something that expresses, something I enjoy or something that I feel like is a part of my life. So like I'm looking at art for the walls, and it's like I don't really like any of this,
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to put a big ass Doom poster on the wall.
Oh man.
I found like really tasteful video game prints of patents, like old patents for old consoles.
Yeah.
And like I like that. That's something I would do.
No, I like that. A lot of people have these posters. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll actually get in the Discord and link some pictures of those.
Whoa.
I know. But
Get excited, gents.
so like the posters of like subway systems,
Start your
like
engines.
for New York or London or Paris.
Yeah.
And like it's the lines of that, and I've seen those where it's like it's like a map for like Mario, and it's like the
Yeah,
or something
see,
that.
like if I could get like the subsurface circular map like printed out like that, that'd be badass.
Like
Yeah.
something like understated. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's like I have plans for a Sailor Moon sleeve. Surprise to no one.
Nice.
And like yeah, all the stuff that I have in there is like referenced if you know and you're a fan.
Right.
But if you don't know, like if you're not a Sailor Moon fan, you're like, oh, she's like, it's just
She's
gonna be
got
like
a cool tattoo.
It's gonna be like a crescent moon with some with the planet symbols and then some flowers to represent my favorites.
And then they're gonna someone's gonna, if they don't know Sailor Moon, they're just gonna walk up to you and see your tattoo and be like, Namaste.
Yeah.
Well, I doubt that. But they'll just be like, oh, she likes planets.
Sure.
Which is like a pretty common.
I think we all like planets.
Yeah. Whatever. So like for me the line is like, how much like is yeah, what do I actually think of this and what am I trying to portray and what are other people gonna take it as?
Yeah.
Which like isn't necessarily like the best way to live your life, but it's what I like and it's
right.
Yeah, and I love video games, but they're not all who I am. And I want to have a cute apartment, and I want it to look put together because it makes me feel like I'm put together, even though I'm not.
I think that like a lot of it, like on one hand, like no, you don't necessarily want to like live your life like with like for the approval of other people, but at the same time, like I feel like a lot of the time when we're decorating, like to Tom's point, like I don't want my apartment to look like it would if I were 15,
right?
Because like there's a perception that comes with that. So on some level, you're decorating with the perception of other people in mind. Now, on the terms of like what I find like where I draw the line of ridiculousness, like on one hand, I would be totally down to have a Doom bed set. That sounds radical. But at the same time, like something something like
I imagine like from the top of the blanket down, it's just like the Doom guy's body.
Hell
so
yeah.
You pull it over and it's your head.
Hell yeah, man.
That's not what I was thinking of, but I like yours better. What about having a giant Makoto from Persona 5 body pillow?
Nah,
would you want that?
But at the same time, like I wouldn't want any kind of body pillow because I feel like that's just not for me. But like at the same time, like the bed set, like I'd be totally cool with. But like as far as like a video game theme, like vacuum cleaner, like setting aside the creepy implications of owning a Sailor Moon vacuum cleaner, like I wouldn't want like a video game theme that like because it's a fucking vacuum cleaner, right? So like I don't.
Granted, it's in a closet most of the time. And no one sees it but you.
Yeah, but at the same time, like why? Like because I have to imagine that. One, if like I found a vacuum cleaner that is themed around a video game or something that I liked, it's gonna cost more than just a standard vacuum cleaner, and it just seems like a weird expense to put forth, considering like I'm only gonna look at that thing like once a week.
Can I ask you this? Like, have either of you ever bought or received something that is like tied into a franchise or IP or something that you enjoy, but the thing itself is something you would never use?
Yes.
Because like recently, I got a notepad, like sticky notepad.
Yeah.
That's like PSP shaped.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I love the PSP, but I never use these sticky notes. You
Sure,
know? Like,
sure.
This is just going to sit in the drawer for years until I throw it away.
I love sticky notes.
Yeah.
If you want to agree, gift that to me.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
A while back, I got a Shadow of the Colossus like knitted cap, and I don't wear knitted caps. So
You could have given that to me.
well, I mean, I didn't know you would want it.
I feel like you knew.
So
I own a lot of random Sailor Moon items because of the just like online community when like you're selling and buying Sailor Moon merchandise and you're looking for like legit stuff and there's like actual like sellers who be like can like at a glance be like, oh, that's not a licensed one. That's like if you look at this tiara, it's slightly the wrong direction and it's like small details that people are aware of. But a lot of times when you buy from them on eBay and stuff, they'll like give you like tiny items like along with your purchase.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people just like send out stuff like
as a bonus.
Yeah, like it's not always just like Sailor Moon stuff. Like I have like my Melody napkins that came with like a Sailor Saturn plushie. Like just like 2 of them. It's not like it's just like and so I have a Sailor Moon like shopping bag that's like it's a plastic one. It's like just a square, like basically you can only put like notebooks or like comic books in it.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of that shaped, but it's Sailor Moon themed and I just have like my random I got a Haruhi Suzumiya from a dear friend Brian, who listens to the show, Brian Ferris.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian. He gave me these beautiful pencil case pops.
Okay.
That are like double-sided for Suzumiya.
Have you used those?
No, because I don't have like a pencil case thing. I thought of trying to put them in a collage. I actually have a lot of like laminated random anime and like and other nerd culture like just little like laminated poster things. Like some are pencil case things, some are like a watercolor Dalek from Doctor Who. Like I have a lot of like random like those items that I will never use, but I go through my bag and I see them and they make me happy. But like it's also something I could hide that like.
You know
If
what?
you had to.
You know what I do like?
If I had to.
I do like little items that you can just put on your table or desk. You know?
Yeah. Knickknacks.
Yeah, because when we just did the show audio, we weren't doing video. You know, Shanae is very fidgety.
Yeah.
And even I can be sometimes. So like while we were recording, I'd be playing with like fucking Speed Racer or the fucking TIE Fighter or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And stop doing that so much sense. But like,
'Cause he grew up in
I found
Japan.
this. Well, no, we started doing video, but I found this giant cacodemon bank.
Nice.
And when we redo the whole setup here, you'll
Cacodemon.
probably see that guy in the background.
Would you want?
We're gonna put McDonald's.
Because I'm
on
real
the
bad
end.
about like putting my change on, just like throwing it on the table or whatever.
Yeah.
So that'll actually get some use.
Me and Bert were using a Ghostbusters piggy bank until.
Is it the Ecto one?
It's Stay Puffed.
Okay, that's cool too.
No, it's the Slimer guy.
Slimer.
Slimer.
Slimer's cool
The
too.
Slimer guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was hanging out with some people yesterday, and they were talking. Someone was trying to say that a coworker of ours looked like Rick Moranis,
Okay.
but he said, he reminds me of that white guy from Ghostbusters. And I said, like, you mean like all of them except for Winston?
Yeah. I feel like the only other black guy that I've seen in Ghostbusters is Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
He was a doorman in Ghostbusters too. So.
What about? Yeah. So like, what is your line? Do you think of video game merchandise?
I mean, I don't want like a fucking, I don't know,
Like obviously we're okay with
Yoshi
t-shirts.
pocket pussy or anything like that. Like that draws the line for me for sure.
Would you want a
Hey,
Yoshi,
what
would
if
you want
every-
a Yoshi hoodie that like has the Yoshi face on the hood,
I'd wear it around the house.
What?
but not in public?
What if? What
Still
if?
getting use out of it.
Would you? Okay. Would you want that?
Would you buy it?
No.
No.
Would you want that? Would you
But I
want-
wouldn't buy most of the stuff.
Would you want the Yoshi pocket pussy if every time you thrust into it, you
But
went,
I'm,
or like,
yes.
but like,
What about you, Ryan? What do you think is your line of things that you would buy?
well, it's like it's
Obviously, Tom's is knickknacks.
right. It's like it's kind of well. See, here's the thing: is like when it comes to like things that I buy just because I know that I need them, then I think I feel like it would be ridiculous for me to go out of my way to get video game themed versions of those things, like a vacuum cleaner or like
What if
cookware with Mario's face on them or something. Like
You don't want the Mario shampoo?
no, because no, 'cause I just can't because shampoo is important to me only in that I need to use it twice a week. Like other than that, like I just don't feel like when it comes to like clothing, you like totally like clothing is fine. Like I didn't think about it before we started having this conversation, but I really like a video game bed set. If there's a Doom one, I'm
Can
going
I buy
to
you
buy
a
it.
Spider-Man one?
I mean that'd be.
Spider-Man.
I feel like that'd be cool. I don't think I like Spider-Man enough to appreciate that, but
Can I get you a Horizon Zero Dawn bed set?
well, I mean, like, I guess. I mean, but like,
what about decorative pillows for your couch? Do you want them to be video game themed?
Nah, because I feel like that's a bit too much. Like, cause like I want like the way you guys were talking about. Like, I want like as far as like a main area of my living space. Like, I want it to be something like understated. Like, if you are into that sort of thing, then you know what it is without having to like ask what it is. And
Yeah, I've got Portal 2 coasters.
yeah, but like if you don't
But-
know what it is, then it's just a cool thing
Yeah.
to look
Yeah.
at. So, like I think that when I like me at 33 years old versus me at like 21, like I feel like when I was 21, like I would readily like go out of my way to get like video game themed shit for like anything, right? Like I would totally buy like a Final Fantasy themed fucking steering wheel cover if I saw it. Like it's just, but like at 33 years old, like it's just like I don't need to look at video games all the time.
Yeah, because like to me, like what's important is like the game.
Yeah.
You know, but
I mean,
it's kind of like my muted enthusiasm about like wearing like band T-shirts.
but at the same time, like every fucking action figure I come across, I want it. And I have to talk myself out of buying it because I know it's just going to sit there and collect dust, you know?
that is the 100% reason why I have never bought a pop
Yeah.
figure.
See, I hate the pop vinyls, but like...
because, well, a lot of them are really cute, and they fit, like, an aesthetic that I like, and I like looking at them. But
well, like all the Figma figures and the NECA figures, like those are all fucking awesome.
Yes.
What's Figma?
Figma, they make a bunch of anime and video game like toys, but they're very detailed and...
like there's also like the Kid Robot ones that are pretty cool.
I want all of those, but like they're expensive and they're just gonna collect dust. I'm never gonna touch them, you know.
Like Steven that listens to the show, he does a lot of he has a lot of Dunnies.
Yeah.
That are like special edition, like some that he's I think he's had friends paint and stuff. And I think that's cool. Like I don't know, there's just like a line of like how much can I get away with, like that's like I feel like I'm more comfortable with buying video game themed stuff or nerd themed stuff if it's an adult item.
Dude, Walgreens. There's this Walgreens I go to down the road like almost daily. And they've got this fucking Mikasa from Attack on Titan figure. Walgreens has this Attack on Titan figure that's so badass. And I'm just like, no, don't buy it.
How much is it?
I don't know, 20, 30 bucks.
That's a lot.
You know?
You could buy so many games on Steam for that.
That's true.
Well, I mean, 20, 30 bucks, that's also a lot of McDoubles. So,
But yeah, I bought my sister
like
a
10 McDoubles.
Doctor Who like tea infuser
Yeah.
because she drinks a lot of loose leaf tea.
What's a tea infuser?
It's like a little ball or like little cage that you put like loose leaf tea in that doesn't have a tea bag, so you can drink. So you can just like do like a cup.
Oh,
of hot
okay,
tea.
that makes sense. I don't know, man. Like I was saying, like my like the need that I feel to like show like how into video games I am is like it's so much less than when I was like than 10 years ago. Like I don't feel like I need to advertise that sort of thing anymore, and I feel like a lot of this stuff is geared toward showing off like your gamer pride or whatever.
I also think that it's like, oh, like I don't know what they need or what they like besides video games.
Yeah.
Here is a video game themed hat.
Yeah.
People need hats from time to time.
Sure.
Well, see,
Like,
that I don't
like
mind.
I feel like it's like a gift. I don't want.
Like I wore
don't
wore a
want
Minecraft hat for like
I said,
2
I don't
years.
Want I don't want a Minecraft super hat. Is what I was about to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I wore a Minecraft hat for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Fine with it.
Never took it off.
I mean, it wasn't like bright green or anything. It's like the hat that I wear now, you know.
Yeah, sure.
No,
But-
I'm just imagining you have a like Minecraft creeper, like ski hat, and that you just never take it off. Like,
That's what you imagined.
yeah, I wish that was true.
Yeah. Is that what you wish?
I wish, yes.
All right.
And at
But,
the
like,
same time, I'm like totally into the idea of the Super Mario cereal because
Fuck yes.
because like part of it is just like the idea of that cereal just like makes me feel like a kid again.
Well, yeah, because we had Mario cereal when we were kids,
Yeah.
right? We had Zelda cereal when we were kids.
Yeah, and like, I'm just like totally into that idea.
yeah.
Like I feel like eating it will just like take me back to that.
Right.
And you know, like I'm totally into stuff like that. And it's just like, and I find that I'm more into like simple little pleasures like that.
Yeah.
Like versus like huge displays. Like
Well, it's like we play Uno, right?
yeah.
And like I found a Mario deck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sure, I like Mario, I like Uno, why not?
Yeah.
You know, but
Do you want a Sonic the Hedgehog?
I don't want to Sonic the Hedgehog anything.
Ashtray and wine glass?
Well, I've got use for neither of those things.
Just put out my cigarette butts on Sonic's fucking face.
Hey, that might be cathartic for you.
Yeah.
But like, because I have to imagine, like, because you were talking about that Cacodemon bank, right?
Yeah.
I got to imagine that there's also somebody selling a Cacodemon that like suspends from your ceiling like a mobile.
Maybe. I mean, there's not a whole lot of id merchandise out there,
Yeah.
but
I will say this though, when we're watching No Clip, I wanted all of those Doom figurines.
Oh yeah.
Like I wanted that Remnant. I wanted that Cackle Demon that they had in there. I wanted all of that stuff. I gotta imagine that those are like $300 a piece, but
That fucking Wolfenstein Zeppelin.
oh man, the one that they were hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
That looked badass.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends that love Rocket League, and like they have the Rocket League cars now. You know, like I think they're Hot Wheels. I'm not positive, and I'm like, will they like that or no? Because I like little cars, but like I don't know.
I just don't have that much space on my desk, and I have to keep my plants there now because my dog likes to eat them.
Yeah.
She's already taken out one of my plants. But I was going. Thursday I had the day off, and Thursday and Friday I like scrubbed down my apartment, went through like every drawer that I have stuff in, and like was getting rid of stuff, organizing things that I'd just been throwing in places, because that's what you do sometimes.
I don't do that.
You have like a little fuck it, I don't give a shit about this drawer. Like I don't know what to do with these ketchup packets. They're in the drawer.
Don't save ketchup packets, Janae.
But
you save Taco Bell sauce packets.
Oh,
What
yeah.
You save.
You squeeze them back into the bottle.
but I came across
All
a bunch
this
of my
free ketchup.
I came across a bunch of my stuff from my time at GameStop of like pre-order bonuses that nobody ever picked up.
Oh man, there's a lot of that shit, man.
Like
Those vacuum sealed T-shirts.
No, not the t-shirts though. I still need to bring you that Dying Light shirt. I have the cat ears from Super Mario World 3D.
Okay.
I have like a bunch of random art books for games I never played.
Yeah, like
I found like that Dead Space Extraction.
Yeah, Extraction.
Yeah, I keep wanting to call it Extinction. It came out with that inflatable little cutter thing.
Plasma cutter.
Plasma cutter. I'm so bad with names. Everyone must hate this.
I think back to my my
and,
time at GameStop. They had that like fucking video game themed candy that they
Well,
sold
it's
all
like,
the
and
time.
I've talked about this on the show before. I was so excited for Catherine to come out. That's one of the last special editions I bought was the Love Is Over edition, and like, I'm not gonna use this pillowcase.
Did they come with the boxers too?
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna use this stuff. It just sat in a box until I sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking more of just for pre-ordering it bonuses, because
Yeah.
especially a lot of Japanese games just gave you like the smallest, tiniest items, like
For
Harvest
the
Moon
pre-order for Mario 3D Land was a pretty cool Tanuki suit keychain.
Yeah, I had that on my keyring for a while.
It'd be
until
cool
it
if they
broke.
just gave you a Tanuki suit.
That'd be neat. Sure.
Uh,
Y'all ever watch Pompoko?
No.
Oh man, I watched that the other day. I think Japanese people really think some weird things about raccoons.
They like Harvest Moon had a little super soft alpaca.
What is the alpaca similar to emus?
No, they're like llamas.
Llamas. That's the animal I'm thinking of.
Yeah, emus are like ostriches.
Right. Right.
And that's animals. Save continues.
I remember when I got BioShock Infinite, I got a keychain that was like it was a little Vigor jar.
Yeah.
I was really excited about.
Dishonored had keychains too.
What was it?
That
just
hideous
little-
mask.
Just the mask.
No, I don't want that.
That was really, really dumb looking. Like there was stories on that pre-order because of how bad the quality was on that.
Now I liked the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition because ever since I first played Fallout, I'd always wanted to wear a Pip-Boy, and like.
Yeah, but it was so cheap.
But those are collector's editions. Like, do you not remember any?
Well, I had to pre-order to get that.
Just any pre-order bonuses for like a regular standard edition.
Well, I got a pre-order. Okay, I got all of everything that I can think of is a fucking T-shirt, because I got a T-shirt for Dead Rising, and I got a T-shirt for the original Just Cause, and what else?
You know what I fucking hate? I hate retailer exclusive pre-orders.
Yeah.
Like you can only get this character at GameStop, but you can get this one at Target.
I'm not
and
going
it's
to fucking Target, man.
Yeah.
Just give it to
Street
me.
Fighter, wasn't it Street Fighter or no? It was Marvel's Capcom 3 that had like the skins that were the different ones at like Best Buy, GameStop.
I don't know about that, but
Yeah, no, there was like different character skins for each one, and like we had a bunch of people come in and cancel once they came out with like who had what.
Well,
Yeah.
now they've moved because before like it was like they give you a thing to hold, like a tangible item, and now it's like retailer specific, like digital items now.
I'd more often than not would prefer to have the digital item.
Sure. Hey, was Bearded Ryu just pre-order, or did you have to go somewhere specific to get that?
It was pre-order at GameStop only, I believe.
Yeah, I remember like when it with Gears of War 3. I feel like it's really when the change happened a lot from like physical to digital was kind of the beginning of it, happening a lot more often with GameStop. And when I was like telling people that you get like a code for a gun, they're like, "So you get the gun in real life?" I'm like, no, that's no.
You know what I fucking
no, you
hate
don't
too?
fucking get that.
God, Ryan knows. Like earlier in the generation, I was collecting everything on PlayStation 4 physically. I had a shelf, big shelf of PS4 box games, and like Temple of Osiris was coming out, which I really loved Guardian of Light. So I was like, I can get Temple of Osiris physically, and you go and it's a box. It's a PS4 box with a fucking code in it.
Yep.
You know?
I guess it's just like if you want the box, you know.
Yeah, but that's so fucking dumb to me. I can't imagine like you just want the box.
Because like part of having those boxes
The
in there is
Max?
part of having the box is like there's a disc in there.
Yeah.
There's something about knowing that there's a disc in there.
Well,
And
even
then
like I
there's
was
that
talking
dread
about.
when you open the box up and there's no disc in there.
I was talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
like like
What
Indie
did I
Box.
do?
You done?
Yes.
Sorry, we're having a moment.
Yeah, like Indie Box sells boxed PC games now, which is becoming harder and harder to come by,
Yeah.
right? And like, it's not a disc, but it's on a thumb drive at least, you know?
Yeah, that's still a physical
Yeah.
item, you know. And like I feel like nowadays with the way that they do disc-based games, like putting it on a thumb drive versus putting it on a disc, like it's
Well, and a thumb drive is no
Do you-
different than a fucking Switch cartridge.
right. It's just
you
it's
know?
the same thing basically.
Yeah.
Do you remember Star Wars Force Unleashed 2 came with that thumb drive
No. I
that
don't remember.
looked like your character? It was
His name is Starkiller.
Star Killers Incorporated.
World Star.
World Star Killer. Rad.
Oh man, you know what I do kind of miss, but I understand why it doesn't exist as often. I feel like there's a lot less crossover products.
Define.
There's been a Yoda Transformer, like toy, like action figure.
What?
There's a lot of that stuff still, dude.
I've never seen that.
They put out those Ninja Turtle Ghostbusters. I want all of those. They put out those
What?
Ninja Turtle wrestlers.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
know
dude.
that.
Dude, fucking Ninja Turtle Roddy Piper.
Yeah, I
Ninja
want
Turtle
all that
Macho
shit.
Man. That shit's rad.
I love.
Yeah.
Oh.
And of course, Lego still does fucking everything, you know?
Yeah.
Lego does more licensed stuff than they ever did when we were kids.
What do you think of this?
I was thinking more like less Lego, more like going down the toy aisle. But I guess I don't really go down the toy aisle that often.
Yeah.
When I was doing puzzles a lot, I was going down the toy aisles, and it was just like all sectioned off like what the things were. I didn't
Yeah.
see a lot of like at Walmart like crossover stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's still out there.
What do you think of this? I got a Buffalo Wild Wings Titan skin for Titanfall 2.
That's fucking hilarious. I would wear that every time.
BWW?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
That's fucking
they were
great. It's
like
black and yellow.
at Buffalo Wild Wings they were handing these slips with they would give like if you go to Buffalo Wild Wings you can get a slip with a code on it.
Yeah.
And you redeem it and you get a Buffalo Wild Wings Titan skin.
Y'all been to Raising Cane's lately?
No.
I brought it up last week.
I went this last week. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Home
What's going on
Alone
over there?
2,
It's
25th
all
anniversary
Home Alone
edition.
2 shit, but like alarming absence of Macaulay Culkin. You know?
Well, they have Marv and Harry.
Yeah, but only them.
They had the cover of it on the drinks. They
Yeah,
had
but
Macaulay-
no Macaulay Culkin.
That's so weird.
I'm gonna go through my trash. Like,
I will bet you. Let's put money on this, please.
Because there is just like the
Put
small
McDonald's
thing.
on it actually.
I'll put $1.
Okay.
That's not enough for a McDouble. Might want to increase that a little bit. Yeah, I heard about like I'd seen some things on the on the internet about this Home Alone. Like, is there some like?
I
is
brought
there
it
a
up.
reason
I
for
brought
it?
it up last week. It's the
Here's the
25th
thing.
anniversary edition.
Oh.
Yeah, but how? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
that
see
makes
anybody like rushing to watch Home Alone 2: Lost in New York again. But like, I guess a year or so ago for Christmas they did Christmas Vacation. I guess that's their thing, doing old movies. I don't know.
Yeah. I've actually literally never eaten at Raising Cane's.
Oh, you're missing out.
I'm a Bush's Chicken kind of guy.
I'm sorry.
Bush's
Sinead?
Chicken?
Oh, well, Raising Cane's is like just chicken strips.
Like exclusively?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll
It's
put them
like-
in a sandwich if you want.
Oh, that sounds cool.
But it's like that's what they do.
Do they have a
They,
signature?
they have 4. There probably is more, but there's 4 that I know of. Meals.
Herbs and spices? Oh,
4 meals.
okay.
The box, which is 4.
Yeah.
Then 3-finger combo. The chicken sandwich, and then like one that's a larger amount.
Do they have some kind of signature sauce or anything?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's-
sauce is good.
The sauce is good. It's the same as every other restaurant that says they have a signature sauce. It's a different take on Thousand Island.
Maybe we should we
it's-
should stop doing video games podcasts and just do fast food podcasts.
McDouble take. So, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I feel like a lot of the time, most of that cross branding stuff is like energy drinks and
Snacks.
and snacks. Like
Like
I
Gamer
remember-
Grab.
Dude, I just saw this fucking.
dumb. That's so fucking.
I saw this ad on
condescending.
Facebook for like some company that makes gamer coffee. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are?
I don't remember who it was, but somebody was making some kind of energy drink for gamers that was supposed to be like
Yeah,
a
fuck
potion
you.
or something. Like
Balls.
it's so fucking condescending, dude. Like
Yeah.
They look like mana pots. What about women's jewelry? Like, not saying that women can't wear it, and I'm saying like, for you, if a girl has like mana potion earrings,
Yeah.
and like
I'm
I don't
into
know,
it.
random video game rings.
I'm fine with it. No problem with it. I mean, I'm not.
Is there a line where you're like, that's too much?
I mean, if somebody's like cosplaying, like full out cosplaying on a daily basis, yeah, that's a bit much for me. But if they're just wearing some merchandise, I don't care about that.
yeah, I'm okay with it. Like I think Tom and I have the same sensibilities where that's concerned.
Well, I mean, not like that they can't do it, but I'm not talking about like, and not like you're gonna be offended if you see it, but like, are you attracted to it?
I'm no more attracted to it than I would be otherwise. I think.
Yeah,
I think that like
girl wearing a
It doesn't-
Triforce
it doesn't-
necklace isn't going to give me a boner or anything.
It
But
doesn't
like,
add or detract.
no.
neither. I think that like again, it goes back to like where I'm at in my life right now.
What
where-
if you were like you took a girl home and she takes off her shirt and her bra?
Is an Angry
Is-
Birds
is
bra,
two-
which exists,
Just
which
two
exists.
two big Wario heads.
I'm putting a ring on it. Like I
First
gotta.
you put your dick in it, and then you're putting a ring on it.
Yeah. But yeah, if I meet a girl who's like really into Wario or Waluigi, and I'm like, hey, let's talk.
Yeah, you're speaking my language here.
Yeah. And as of yet, I have
Like a W tattooed on this hand and an L tattooed on this hand.
yeah, I'd marry that girl,
Yeah,
and I don't even want to get married, but I'd marry that girl.
sure.
I don't know, man. Like there was a point in time where I would be like, man, a girl who likes video games that much, like I'm totally into it. But like now I'm like who cares?
Is
Like,
she crazy? Is she not? Is she nice?
yeah, that's like those are the qualifiers at this point. Like
And oddly enough,
does she
Ryan
good
wants them to be
deeds?
crazy.
a little bit. I mean, yeah, a little bit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there is something wrong with that, but
It matters the type of crazy.
sure.
I mean, you don't want the murdery in your sleep crazy.
Oh yeah, no, I
But
don't
like,
want that.
but the like gets real panicked about like cleaning or yeah,
I feel like I hate that one more.
then like murdering.
I feel like that's less adventurous. That's like a little bit mundane.
What about how do you
'Cause
guys
that
feel
sounds like she's
about?
gonna give me lists, and I don't want to do lists.
How do you guys feel about like musicians and bands who like base themselves around a game like Mega Ran and like stuff like that?
I think it depends.
Yeah.
Like kind of what they're wanting that band to be.
Yeah.
Like
Because I think it's fun, and like don't get me wrong, that's not like something I want to listen to all the time, but I think it's fun.
like cause I go to anime conventions and stuff like that. Actually, I haven't been to one in a while. I should probably change that.
You are an anime convention.
I am, and there's like, but there's always like a
No hesitation there.
after the convention shows and concerts,
Right.
and there's like bands and DJs and stuff that of course is going to do like
Blink-182.
video game and anime like themes in their stuff.
Yeah.
And I think like if that's what you want, like you just want to tour around and like do a bunch of conventions and like that's what you want for your band.
Well, like I went.
Awesome. Like if you are trying to top the charts
That's not gonna
and you're
happen.
pushing real
I
hard.
think
on
most
the
of them
video-
are just trying to make a living off of it,
Yeah.
you know? And, like, I went and saw MC Chris a few years ago with our friend Sarah, and, like, he had Richie Branson open up for him. And, like, that guy sings a bunch about video, or raps a bunch about video games, and, like,
Yeah.
it was fun. I wouldn't buy his album, but it was fun.
I think my favorite part about that stuff is I really like seeing people like be really into something and like be really happy about that thing.
Yeah.
And I think that
Well, and with Richie Branson, like, he's the reason Toonami came back. You
Yeah.
know, that's pretty neat.
like I like if your whole thing is like all my stuff is about Mega Man, like I like seeing that you are that happy about and into Mega Man. That's like I like seeing stuff like that.
Yeah.
One of my friends, Eric, was I don't know if you ever saw it, but he did a Mega Man cover band, and like they did a couple shows here. in
What were they
San
called?
Diego. Just Mega Man.
They were just called Mega Man?
Yeah.
That name wasn't taken? I'm surprised.
Well, it's not like they're like touring around the country. They're just doing like San Antonio shows.
Sure. I'm actually surprised that there's not another band in San Antonio called Mega Man.
You know, as of today, we have 2 days until Capcom's Mega Man live stream, so
You looking forward to that, Tom?
I'm hopeful.
Yeah. What are you hoping for?
I don't know what I'm hoping for. Something not Mighty Number 9. I mean, they've treated this franchise with like such horrible disrespect
Yeah.
over the past several years. I think it's been what 6-7 years since the last Mega Man game.
It's gotta be.
You know, but there's a lot of things pointing to this being Mega Man 11. So we'll see.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you right now, Tom, if you had to make a new robot master, what would his name be?
Tombot. I don't know.
Todd Bot.
Bomberman.
Bomberman.
Todd Bomberman. They actually, or they just like Bomberman. That's a new robot master. Is Bomberman a robot?
I don't know. His son doesn't look like a robot. His son doesn't look like him at all.
He doesn't
I
have
doubted that
the helmet
his
with
son.
the
No.
pom pom.
Well, I don't know about in-game, but box art, no.
So Tom, is there anything that you would like to plug?
Yeah, actually, I want to plug something that I'm doing myself. I'm putting together a project. What I need from all of you guys is to send me an email of you talking into your phone, cell phone video. I want it specifically to be done on your cell phone. Just talking about a game that you love. Talk about a game you love and why it is that you love it. Send it to savecontinuepodcast@gmail.com.
Have it be less than 7 minutes.
Yeah, preferably less than 7 minutes. I mean, if you go a little bit over, that's fine. I just don't want it to be way too long.
Like don't do a half-hour dissertation.
Yeah.
I'd be impressed if someone did though.
I mean, do it. Send it to us, but then make a shorter version.
And thank you to everybody that sent one so far. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, Shanae, no one got your trivia. You want to plug something?
Yeah. I've been. I would listen to it for a while, and then they took a break, and now they have a new season up. It's a podcast called I think it's called the Bright Files.
The Bright Files.
Is it about Alan Wake?
No.
No.
The Bright Sessions. Sorry, Sessions. The Bright Sessions. It's a podcast drama, basically of these therapist notes because she records
I love those.
She records all her sessions, and she is a therapist for what is considered atypicals. It's like people with powers. Like
Nice.
she talks to this like one of her patients is a junior in high school. He's gay and he's an empath, and so like he has a crush on a dude and likes him, but like also can feel the feelings and also doesn't feel like he's in control. Another one of her patients is like a sleepwalker and she's addicted to it, and so she'll like fall asleep in the middle of the day on purpose so she can go in people's dreams.
Whoa.
There's another girl.
She's a Freddy Krueger.
There's
A
another
scary
girl
Terry.
Yeah.
that that when she was a teenager and her powers manifested, she got stressed out while driving, and she can like skip time periods. Like she goes into like the past, but like she's not like physically there. Like she's kind of like astral projected there, but her body does go away. But she's like just not like, it's kind of like a pocket dimension. She kind of goes into
Sure,
like,
she's a
different
tourist.
Yeah. So she does that while driving, and it ends up killing her parents. And like she like so she has a lot of problems. But all of these characters,
That sounds really
as
cool.
you go through, all of the stories like converge, and you find out more about like the fact that the government's aware of atypicals and
Senator Kelly.
and like they have like a secret agency to help them out, and like they can go to these like facility and be like, hey, I need help with my power, and there's like rules and stuff, and like you learn about different kind of atypical experiences. Like some their entire family is atypical, some like their mom is, but the dad left when they found out. Some like like some like it's like regular parents that don't know how to deal with like an atypical like child.
Yeah.
Like, and it's all like done in like a format of recorded sessions.
That's cool.
And they're on season 4 right now. And I really like it. And like the episodes, like some are only 5 minutes or less. Some are like 25 minutes. So it's pretty easy to binge.
Cool. Bright sessions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's our show this week, guys. Thank you once again for spending that time with us. It's always a pleasure. My name is Ryan Robinson. This here's Tom Shelby.
Goodbye.
Shanae Howard.
Bye, guys.
See you next week.